Hey there. We have a Milestone 377 MB, fifth wheel camper, and this is how I winterized it. The thing that I did was I turned the water off, and then I ran all the water that was in the system out. I came over here to the hot water heater, and I pulled this little thing right here, which released the pressure. I opened those two valves, all three of those valves right there, the blue and the red. I opened those up. That poured out hot water, even though it's blue. They both poured out hot water, I don't know why. The other one is for the water tank, and that's still going. It's been going for a while. All right, on the inside, so that everything's done here. The hot water heater's empty, and there's no more water in the system.
Then what did you do?
I unplugged, I closed all the gas and unscrewed them so that they're not connected. And I turned the batteries to the off position. And on the inside, I turned the valves to the hot water heater so that the water is bypassed and not going to the hot water heater. And I did that over here. I unscrewed that little guy down there, and in there's two valves, and they need to be facing the hot water heater in the spring to make it work again. And now I'm going to add the antifreeze as soon as that gets done draining. You taking another picture? So I'm going to, right here is for my antifreeze. And if you see right here, right now the way it's set up is this valve goes to the freshwater tank. So if I want the pump to pull water from the freshwater tank, it needs to be like this. I'm going to turn it like this to cut the hot water tank off, or not the hot water tank, the freshwater tank. I don't want to be pulling water from that with my pump. I want to be pulling the antifreeze. So I'm going to turn this to the on position. And when I turn the pump on, it's going to suck the antifreeze out of the container and into the system. Water pump on.
Turn the water pump on?
Turning the water pump on now, and I'm closing all the faucets. There's no water coming out of any of these, so the lines should be completely empty. Yeah, check the toilet. Push.
Nope, no water. No water coming from the toilet.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the antifreeze and we're gonna fill the line with the antifreeze. And then one by one, we're gonna turn on each faucet until something comes into it. Okay, so what we did was, we'll go back and show what we did with the box, but right now we're turning all the faucets on until they turn pink like this.
And like
which means
this.
the antifreeze is in it.
And like this.
Very good. Now we're going to do the shower.
Oh, it ran out probably.
Still.
Pink.
Pink.
Okay, and then the other one.
Pink. That's pink. That's definitely pink.
We talked about earlier, I switched the inlet from the freshwater tank off, and then I opened up this one, and this goes straight into the box for the Traveler RV multi-purpose antifreeze. Turn that on and turn the pump on, and the pump did everything on its own. When we had all the valves open upstairs, It pumped out until it was pink, then we turned it off and went on to the next one until we did the half bath, the full bath, the shower, the kitchen sink, and that's all we had. And it used up almost the whole box. We got about that much left in one box, which was $8, and I got another one, and I think we're done. Huh? At Tractor Supply.
What?
I forgot the sprayer.
It doesn't have any. Yeah. No.
Pink. See, it's pink now?
Yeah.
You want to turn that off? Much left, so I'm just gonna pour the rest of it down the drains. Got this empty. I poured them all down the drains. I'm going to leave all these sewer lines open and close everything up.